DJI just dropped new firmware updates for the Avata 2 and for everything you see here and more. The most significant of these is the Avata 2 update. DJI continues to impress with their ongoing updates to their drones and controllers, adding new features, bug fixes, and functionality. And this update is a big one. The Avata 2 is a great FPV drone. I've been having tons of fun flying this, and with the easy acro mode, even if you're using the motion controller, you can pull off some great maneuvers. If you're an owner of an original DJI Avata and have been pondering updating to an Avata 2, you may want to watch the rest of this video before making a decision. It may affect your thinking. Before we get to that, here's a list of all the updated devices in today's big firmware drop and the versions of the new firmware. The DJI Avata 2 is updated to firmware version 01.00.0300. As a result of this update, you can now use an Avata 2 with the DJI Goggles Integra, the DJI Goggles 2, and the DJI FPV Remote Controller 2. But even better, along with some bug fixes, DJI also added support for 4K 100 frames per second videos in the Avata 2. This will be great for slow motion videos. Watch my channel for an upcoming video showing this in action. To go ahead and update all these devices, you can connect them to a computer with a USB-C cable and then update them using the DJI Assistant 2 app. Just make sure you've upgraded to the latest version. Or, of course, you can update your drone, your DJI Goggles 3, your controller, connect your phone to the DJI goggles with a USB-C cable. Make sure DJI Fly is updated to the latest version because it also got an update. And then, of course, you can use DJI Fly to update all three at once. For the older controllers, you'll need to use the DJI Assistant 2 on your computer to update them directly first. Now, if you've been thinking of getting an Avata 2 and you're already an Avata owner, you have the option of purchasing just the aircraft alone without the new goggles and motion controller, knowing that the devices from your Avata will work with the Avata 2. Personally, I really like the Goggles 3. I think they're great, comfortable, and very functional. They're my favorite goggles. But the older Integra and Goggles 2 are still very usable. So go ahead and update your firmware, and happy flying. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.